In its comprehensive trade goals, the Trump administration is working to include the sector in a final pact. And as ag groups commend the effort, they caution against seeking these objectives in stages. Joining us now is Gina Tumbarello with the American Feed Industry Association. Gina, thanks for taking the time to chat with us. First of all, if you would, give us some background on the market that EU represents for the animal feed industry.
Sure. Good morning. Collectively, I would say the EU represents roughly the fourth largest export market for animal food, and we're looking at about $445 million in 2017. But when you think about that number and the size of that market and the demand for our type of products, that really isn't that large of a number, and we really should be seeing greater export numbers. So when we look at that market, we think, why are we not seeing greater numbers? And that's because of the number of restrictions that our industry is plagued with in getting into that market. And those include bans on specific feed ingredients without scientific basis, arduous product specification requirements that aren't really linked to any specific health or safety of animals or humans, slow biotech approvals, just to name a few.
And Gina, how are current trade barriers impacting the U.S. animal feed manufacturers?
It honestly is really keeping us from competing in that market and capturing some of that market share that we don't have access to. So it's keeping us out of the market. It's keeping our industry from really capturing opportunities.
Is there a specific grievance that the U.S. feed industry has with the EU?
You know, when it comes down to it, we're really looking for a trade agreement that doesn't just eliminate the existing tariffs that are in place, but that tariff elimination being supported by sanitary and phytosanitary measures that are based on science and enforceable. So when we talk about sanitary and phytosanitary measures, we're talking about those measures that are put in place by the EU that are meant to protect human and animal and plant health from diseases and pests and contaminants, but oftentimes are not based on science, so they really are keeping our products out of the market. So to have a trade agreement that provides consistency for putting those measures in place and ensuring that they're based on science and that they're enforceable, we can all kind of work on the by the same rules and ensure that products are allowed into that market that should be allowed and aren't restricted for reasons that aren't based on science.
All right. Well, Gina, thank you very much for your insight today. American Feed Industry Association Director of International Policy and Trade, Gina Tumbarello, joining us on the phone today from Arlington, Virginia.